yourself!
Help. Faith. What?
My fleet strider's tracks.
Mid lane. And not the natural mid laner for this team as it is AQ. Burrow Strike comes out on a Dark Sandstorm on top of this Bane, who will end up falling to Cat U in the Sandstorm. And Totem Faith comes right into his hands, and now there's the Fissure with a Split Earth. This should be a kill for Old 11 easily. All the while, Cat U, he's gonna drop 2, so 2 kills back to back here for Keen. Have the mana for Rage. So here with that Shadow Strike and forced to back off. Meanwhile, Guvara doing the Brain Sap level 1 in the Nightmare. If you're AQ, you probably don't want to trade. Could be forced to, blink away. Only has level 1 in the blink, but Old 11 going down to Fonte. Old 11 got the kill on the Faith. Looking for more on Kaka. Looked like they would look at make a move as I just continue to miss kills everywhere. That was. Burrow Strike again. Dark in trouble. Brain Sap though. Open Wounds finally out on AQ. Cat Feast is doing a lot of damage. They'll get the kill on a Dark. 3 heroes. Well, TP over Yi. Now they've got the Nightmare as well as the Dust. Open Wounds comes out. The Bear comes over, but with the Fissure, they get the kill here onto 1. And looking to grab a tier 1 and will. Grabs his tower, and they look to get him killed off as they glimpse him back over towards where the tier 1 tower once stood. They'll get the root. They'll bring over. Shows himself over bottom as there was a smoke out mid. They show the Earthshaker, but Faith hit with the Dream Coil. He'll pop that Dream Coil, ends up getting hurt and killed off. The Split Earth comes through, but it's not going to land on a Cat U. The Nightmare out on the Yi, and the chase is going to be out through for Fonte as the Courier comes over and just ends up dying. Blink forward, and they'll get the kill here on Old 11, so they've rotated enough for the side of the Radiant. Typhoon moving over. Open Wounds meanwhile. As well as the Rage getting used. Faith staying alive because he's in the Shrine that is healing him up. They'll use the Echo Slam. May not have been worth it in the long run. They'll lose Dark. Definitely could have walked. But that's right next to Kaka, who does not have a Fissure, but they'll Veil. And he's got the Totem, but just kind of shadowing him and holding on. It's very surprising that they were unable to get that kill. Ooh, Puck low, trying to get away. And ends up dying here to Faith. You throw the Fissure out from Kaka, but again, they can't find anything in return. They can't find anything in terms of a pickoff. Epicenter comes in, and now they lose Old 11. And Echo Slam coming in as well as the Fissure. Faith in trouble, ends up dying to the Pulse Nova. They'll lose 1. They look over the Leshrac to try and get a kill, but he starts to run away with the Pulse Nova still ringing. Fonte low, he's silenced up, ends up dying. They'll lose Guvara, might lose him again. He'll throw the Wraith Fire Blast at the Leshrac, but the Nightmare keeps him alive. Finally gets hit and will end up dying. The Dream Coil plays down, and AQ needs to get out of town. Fissure, Waning Rift, silence with the Brain Sap, and down goes the Queen of Pain. AQ goes out. Sirius, with the Leshrac, they were able to get towards the high ground. Burrow Strike coming through as well as the Wraith Fire Blast, but the Nightmare is there. Now they've got the Dream Coil onto 2. Fiend's Grip comes down on the Sand King. They'll glimpse the Bane to stop that, but the Split Earth hits both of them. Sand King in trouble, and now there's the Queen of Pain dying. Keen Gaming takes full advantage, and they will jaunt forward on this Puck. They'll get the Waning Rift, silencing up the Disruptor. Going in a little bit far, though, is this Lifestealer, who does have Rage in 2 seconds, and they will get the first life down on the Wraith King. When Druid comes over, Echo Slam drop, Faith goes down, Sonic Wave comes out. They'll take it to Leshrac, but is it enough? Queen of Pain did buy back and could find himself dead again. There's the Fissure with the Totem. Oh, Yules. Illusory Orb, not going to matter. Burrow Strike, Epicenter. all coming in as Sand King gonna die regardless, and they are throwing everything in the kitchen sink. They're just not making out with anything. Illusory Orb over, full team wipe. That was a couple. Moves through on the Disruptor, and now you definitely have that damage coming out from those. Tower's gonna drop really quickly. Bottom. Got the Dream Coil. Here comes Leshrac. They'll pop the Infest, and Wraith King dead again. Bye. Definitely an opportunity here. But they come on over, and Fissure spots them. Blink, Echo Slam. Burrow Strike comes in with the Static Storm laid down. There's the Sonic Wave. The Yules will be used here by the Leshrac. They've got the Dream Coil on a 3. Illusory Orb over the top, and they'll take out Cat U, but they lose all to 11. Roche getting low. He's got the Solar Crest on him. They'll take out Faith. That's 2 dead. Buyback on the Disruptor. The Fear pushing them away. They'll pick up the Aegis on the Queen of Pain. So what can they do now? As Dark ends up dying. It looks like the Lifestealer might be next. AQ will maybe even just lose the Aegis, but not that. So I would like to extend that lead as he's trying to go into the BKB. Meanwhile, up top, Yules, Scream, Silence, Open Wounds with the Totem, and another kill here on AQ, dominating for Yeet. Still going for it. Earthshaker going into the Lotus Orb. Leshrac going into Shiva's. Won't be able to keep up. Meanwhile, top, Epicenter out. BKB is going to be popped by Fonte. They'll take out Old Chicken. So now they're without their Lifestealer. Typhoon can take full advantage of this as BKB is going to be popped on the Leshrac. Silence on the 2. Pulse Nova, Echo Slam taking out the Queen of Pain. Fonte with the Wraith Fire Blast as well as the Burrow Strike coming in from Cat U. Fissure used, glimpse back on Old 11. They'll take out 2. They'll look for more. And they might just find it. Burrow Strike comes in. That's going to be a 3rd. And end up losing a couple. And they're going to lose another one. Buck, Blink, but right behind him is AQ. Double damage though for Old Chicken. Looks over at Guvara. They've got the Fissure that'll block up the Sand King for just a moment. They will lock him in with the Split Earth and the Static Storm. Burrow Strike out on the Leshrac, again in trouble. Will end up falling once again. They do finally get the kill on a Guvara, but the BKB is going to be popped here by this Wraith King. And the Fiend's Grip, Infest, popping out, going after the Queen of Pain. Grab them a second. Now trying to get out of here as the Disruptor. Faith will fall. Blink, Nightmare, and now the BKB is popped, going on to the back lines. They'll get the kill on a Faith. Did for 70.